Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. We're here again for round 8 of Tier 3. Here at Spain, we've got a sprint weekend on as we speak this evening. The last time we had a sprint weekend, we had, I think it was Anderson who won both races. I wonder if we're going to see the same here tonight. Last week we had a very eventful race through the midfield. The top two kind of went off of it, which Harvey ended up taking. We had a good fight back from Dave. I think finished. I think it was P2, and James finished P3 with Harvey taking the win, extending his lead in the championship over Marshall. I expect tonight to be very tight, as we've seen in other tiers in the previous races on Friday. I think setup is very limited around this track. You do need a lot of downforce, and if you don't, you're risking having a crash when your tyres do give out. It's a clockwise circuit, so your left front will take more wear than your other tyres. But saying that, I expect this race to be very tight. I expect the pole position to be around high 12, maybe mid 12 if we're lucky. As we've already seen, some of the drivers now, pretty much nearly half the grid have gone out straight away on the softs, and as you do know, in the sprint qualifying we have a medium and soft available. I think it's 2 sets of mediums and the softs, but if you do save a set of mediums in the sprint race, you will have them available for yourself in the main race. We got Max Mario now leading us out on the first lap of qualifying. He's the first one to go across the line. He's invalidated on the first corner. That could be crucial, as we've seen time and time again previously. So we get on board with Marshall, who's the first one who's going to cross the line, and he's on a set of mediums. He's on an outlap, so let's scrap that one. I think it's Dean who's on the first time lap, as I think we see a 22.1 in the first sector. Not too shabby on a set of mediums. Looks pretty neat through there. Let's get on board quickly. Keeps it in third gear, well done. Interested to see what the guys take this in qualifying. If you can take it in fifth and hold it out, you will reap the benefits on the exit of the corner. This is a flat out right-hander. Already in the 7th, it's going to lose a couple, maybe a 10th or 2 in that corner by doing that. Brakes hard into the hairpin. Down to third, keeps it nice, keeps it pinned, the traction's kicking in. Gets a decent exit out of the corner. Now it's just basically foot to the floor. This is where your setup matters in this last corner. And he goes over the line with a 1:13.7. We've got a Red Bull about to cross the line behind him, I think. We did, we had Chip. Ferrari now. I'm lost. Too many cars on track. You know, we've got a Kick going over the line. Mercedes. Scotty, is it? No, it's his teammate. Curly. Outlaps everywhere. Marshall's had a bit of off-roading going on. Too many cars on track, mate. Scotty's on an outlap. Oh, at the moment we've got a 13.2 set by T-Bag, Dean on a 13.7 the set of mediums. All these times at the moment set the set of mediums. James Brown looks like he's gone for just a banker lap. Sorry, a warm-up lap on his tyres. But that's the Martin about to come over the line again now. Is it Mario? He's recharged his battery and gone again. Luckily he had enough fuel. Let's see where this is going to put him. Should beat the medium times in the set of softs. And it has done a 1:12.7. Not a bad time from him at all. Harvey now on a set of mediums, a championship leader. Set the time up pretty close to Mario's time. Still got a lot of battery left as well. Puts himself P3 with that time. Dave now about to cross the line, and he's looking at a 1:14 here, I think. Yeah, 1:14.1. He's going to need to improve majorly on that time. James Brown puts himself third with a 1:13.4. So as we've seen, Mario's made it work in the end with the set of medium tyres that he had on. He obviously invalidated his first lap. But but he's recovered, done a very good lap there. We've got Osso now, pretty much him and his teammates separated by nothing in the Hasses. Gainful just about to start a lap. Had a brilliant drive last week. Could have got driver of the day. There was quite a few drivers who were up contended the driver of the day last week, but I decided to give it to Cavalis. He had a superb drive, and the only reason why he did get it was because he had no penalties, whereas the other guys around him who were up for driver of the day did get penalties. It's pretty slow for that hairpin there. The car in front of him could have put him off, but he did get out of his way as quick as he could. Keeps it planted. Oh, nearly gets a tank slapper on the exit of that corner. We'll get on board in a minute with Kimi. Oh, he gets on the gas way too early there. It's going to ruin his lap now, and it's his only set of soft tyres that you have available for this session. Personally, I think you're better off going out on a set of mediums first, just to get your banker in, see where this puts him. 7th, 1:13.8. That cost him out the hairpin there hugely. Kimi's now on a hot lap with a set of mediums. There's been some good things said about him the last couple of days from Friday's race which he had in Tier 2. People are saying he is very quick round here. We know he's a quick driver. We've seen it in Vegas. We've also seen it in Silverstone as well a few weeks ago where he was terribly unlucky. And he's just finishing this lap now. Here we've got Cuban. Just gone over the line in P7. Chip looking pretty in a set of mediums. 13.5, he's done a double run there. See what Kimi can do. This looks like a good bit on top there. No, puts himself P5. So we've got a very tight bunch of drivers. I know it's showing you in the graphic there that they're all on, that the two above him on a set of softs, but they're actually not. They've set that time on a set of mediums. Anyone else on a lap? Marshall looks like he's just started a lap. Nope, he hasn't. He's going for a double warm-up lap. Anyone else coming over the line? Oh, Cavalis still hasn't left the pitch yet. Leaving it late. Going for one run on the softs. Got Ferrari coming over the line. Nerve pack. Excellent drive from him last week, the best I've seen him for a very long time. Decent lap, puts himself P2's carrying on that good form from last week. Excellent. Oh, we've got this father and son at the top. The son leading the duo at the moment. 2 temps in it. That's obviously going to be their attempts done and dusted, I would have thought now, with the slower tyre that only left available. Got a few drivers now putting on a set of softs to go and take their final run. I expect big improvements with the medium runners. I've said again that the soft are now showing on the graphic a hell of a lot more than what is actually true, because a lot of them times have been set on a set of mediums. We've got about 5 or 6 drivers out there at the moment who cannot improve because they've already done a lap on a set of softs. We've got Marshall on a hot lap. Let's see what his first sector time is. 22 flat, that's not bad. Oh, keeps it in 4th, giving him time. Very brave. Yeah, keeps it in 5th. He will get the benefit of the exit out of there without having to upshoot. Put to the floor. Oh, nearly invalidates, but keeps it just in the track perimeters. Could be looking at a new pulse here. The driver who's second in the championship and needs a good result today. See if he can make inroads on Harvey. Puts himself P2 just in front of Nerve Pack by a couple of hundredths of a second. Now we have a Red Bull about to go over the line, or is it a the sister team. We have Harvey now. 6 temps up. Could we have a new pole sitter here? Is the championship leader about to take first position away? He is with a 1:12.5. The time that I thought it would be done with. Dave puts himself up to P6 for 1:13.1. Not a bad time from Dave. Got both Alpines now about to come over the line. Teabag now starting his. James Brown sets a 1:12.2. Sorry, James, I wasn't on board with that. What a lap time that is. But the times are dropping quickly. Don't know which one to sit on board with. We've got Osso, I think, about to come over the line. He's on a hot lap. He's got Gainful is at a 1:13.1. And he's up as well on this lap. Not bad from Gainful. Chip now over half a second up. Just going to put him around the top 3. It is. It's going to put him third for 1:12.6. Good time by Chip. Mario's not going. Where is Kimmy? He's on the outlet. Sorry with all the flicking, but it's hard to keep up with these guys. It's Harvey going in the pits, yeah. T-Bad puts himself second with a 1:12.5. We've now got McLaren come over the line, which is Luckman. A 1:14.9. Puts himself 16th. We're going to sit on board with Gainful, so we can keep the good form from last week. About to go over the line. Where's he going to put himself? Could put him in the top 3, is it? No. Only improves by a tenth, but he's put a hell of a lot of laps on that set of tyres. 5 laps to be exact. Pint size moving themselves up to P11. They're also about to come over the line. I think that is it. Kimmy, nearly 8 temps up here. Oh, can he beat James? As we have heard from a few other drivers in the league, that this guy is pretty rapid around here. He's looking quick. It's looking very quick. He must have been validated. Didn't see the red on track. Put himself, I think it was a 1:12.4, maybe a 1:12.5, which would have put him around P2, P3. And that is it for the sprint qualifying. James puts himself on pole with a massive gap back to P2. That's a huge gap. But like I said, he's still in the first session. We've got another session to come after for the feature race. James on P1, T-Bag P2, RV P3, consistent as ever in the top 3, Chip P4, and I will carry on the readout when we get to the next screen. So we've got Chip P4, Max P5, Marshall P6, Nerve P7, Gainful P8, Dave P9, Curly P10, Mike Size 11, Dino 12, Cavalis, the driver of the week last week, P13, Kimmy staying P14, he did invalidate in his last lap, again messed him up for qualifying. Osso 15th, Cuban 16th, Ninja 17th, Luckman 18th, Scotty 19th, and obviously we have Dan who has not set a lap yet. I'm going to put myself into party chat so I do not disturb the guys. This is going to be fun. I don't know if the field's going to split up or not. We're going to see. From experience already, it's not going to. And if you do run a lower downforce setup, your tyres will suffer, so the group will come back to you. Softs I would run for this session myself. They will last the 11 laps that we have here. If you can look after your tyres, if you don't burn the rears up too much, you should easily get to the end. It will start to wobble around lap 8, lap 9, but you can definitely 100% keep the pace with the guys in front if they are on a set of mediums. Take a bit of time to get going here. Good evening, Clay. We've got the grid lined up now to go around an air formation lap. It's going to be hard to call who's going to take this victory. It's all about your start. If you can get a good start into turn one, and get everything set up the way you want, the guys behind are gonna battle. That could let the first and second and third maybe get away. Who knows? Like I said, I've already, the softs will go to the end. The mediums will also go to the end as well. The mediums will be tough to keep in a window of opportunity at the start to attack the softs. We only have 3 soft runners. We have Gainful, who's in P8 on a set of softs. Dino and Cavalis, who are 12th and 13th, also on a set of softs. The rest of the drivers on a set of mediums. As the T-Bag has already pointed out, he is running a different setup tonight. It's going to be a bit looser on the rear, which could end up being detrimental to him, but I hope it doesn't. Right, risk does normally bring reward in this game. In the previous years, this year it's a bit more evenly done with the setups. James has just completely overshot his marks there. I don't know what he was thinking. So we're about to get set up for this race now as the grid are pulling round to line up. We'll stay on board with James. Hopefully we get a better camera angle than this. Well, don't look like it. That's going to hurt James, that is. That's going to move him back a little bit off that grid. T-Bag if he's parked it. Look how far he's back in his grid spot there. He's at least 2 metres. Lights out. And away we go. James is leading us off. It looks like he's got a decent start, but T-Bag's now on the inside of him. Who's also got a brilliant start. Can we keep it clean into turn one, guys? It looks so at the moment. We've got Max and Aston Martin a little bit of wheel banging, but James has kept it in P1 off the line. T-Bag in P2 and Harvey P3. So the top 3 are as how they started. But Chip into P4. We've got a yellow flag there. We've got Scotty going down. Is it? Oh, we've got a McLaren in the wall. Cuban's in the wall there. Oh, we've got end plates and damage and carbon fibre flying all over the place. I wonder what's happened there. But we get back on board with the guys in the middle. It seems like the positions are changing a lot. But now Nerves up to 7th, behind his son in 6th. Got a little gap, just under a second from him up to the cars in front. See who the biggest losers are on the first lap. We've got Kimi who's DNF'd, coming out of the flat out right-hander. Is that going to bring out a safety car? I don't think it will with where he's on track. James Brown obviously sets the fastest lap with the first one round. Bad to worse for Kimi again. Big good things have been said about him, and he's out on lap 1 of the sprint. T-Bag. Oh, that could have. Has that caused any damage to Harvey? Chip has now capitalised on that. Took himself up to P3. It's a bit dodgy at the front there. Couldn't actually see exactly what happened, but it was... No, the guy in first maybe broke a little bit too early and caught Harvey in surprise there. But the whole track is within DRS right the way up to P13. We've got Chip now trying to attack James. Is he going to get it done? Is he going to save himself for the next zone? If James can stay in the DRS of T-Bag, he should be able to defend. And it looks like he's going to. we're going to get any moves on this lap. We've got someone back to look. Looks like he's going to overtake the nerf pack back there. Oh no, we've got Harvey now making moves. Is he going to get a double overtake? Is he going to go for it on James? He has done. What an overtake by Harvey there. Brilliant move. Excellent. Making up for that last lap. Went from P2 right away back down to P4. Makes it up straight away. The championship leader. Showing why he is the championship leader at this moment in time. He's going to get after Teabag. He looks quick. Taking time out of the guy in first. Pretty much every corner at the moment. These two, like I say, led the Grand Prix last week. First and second for pretty much the whole race. Just towing each other along. We've got Cuban that's already stopped. He's put on a set of softs to repair his damage by the looks of it. Or is he still running with damage? Yeah, it looks like he's changed his wing. Good on-board shot here from the helicopter. So is Harvey going to go for this overtake? I don't think he will. Good do. Sets the fastest lap of a 1:14.2. It's considerably faster than everyone else. He's not messing around tonight. He's now taking the lead from Teabag. Now will he disappear into the distance? He has got some pace, the championship leader. Marshall sitting in 5th at the moment. Also making an overtake on Scotty, going into turn 1. Good driving, guys. Scotty's now coming back at him. Also running a little bit wide. Scotty's got the position back. Now can Scotty get the McLaren as well? Is he going to go for it? He has gone for it, is he? Ooh, just pulls out a little bit. McLaren keeps the position of Luckman. First time we see Luckman in a few weeks. Good to see you back, Luckman, on track. So the DRS now is now all the way back from 1st down to 13th. So we've got a couple of drivers who pulled themselves. Oh, sorry, that's a lie. We've got 1st to 8th in DRS. Then we've got a 2-second gap back down to Dave. And then all the way back down to, well, Luckman, where they are. Teabag, see, Teabag's just saving his battery, taking it easy. Will he attack Harvey? Harvey's running out of battery. But he looks pretty pokey in a straight line. Not using any battery, so we've got a massive gap now. From the top 7, top 8. Ooh, what's happening now? So Dan's just moved himself up to P9. Curly behind him. Now Dave looking for a move on the outside, but he's going to be very susceptible now to the Alpine on the inside with Dino now looking for a move into turn 4. He gets it done on Dave. But Dave's now come back for the slingshot. What a move. Keep it nice and clean here, boys. Well done. Excellent. Good driving. Like I say, it's been top driving so far as we've seen. That was brilliant. Couple of corners there from the guys. Is he now, Dave, going to try and push her on Curly? Be better off waiting to the next DRS zone. See if Curly can keep. If Curly drops out of it behind Dan. Dan's already closing down that gap to the cars in front. We'll have to leave this now to get back onto the guys at the front. Harvey saved a tiny bit of battery, but not enough. T-Bat looking to make the move. And gets it done. Marshall now looking to pull out behind Chip and get the move done into turn 1. He does so, but Chip's now going to come back out on the outside. He's got the move back. Is he? Oh, he's going to get no grip out there, but he gets the move done. Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, he's going to get a massive side swipe. Now we've got Max coming around the outside. And also Nerve right behind. But Chip makes it, manages to keep it. And now Max maybe, no, keeps it in. Gameful still sitting on the back of this pack. Another good performance from Gameful. Consistency is key, as we've seen. Marshall dropping off now in the back of the top 3. Them 3 seem to have broken DRS. Dave just got back past, been overtaken by Curly, and then him and Dean are switching positions. These 4 battling every lap by the looks of it. Harvey's about to go and take the lead again. And he does so. We've also got Chip in the background on Marshall. Saying thanks very much for the last lap, but I'm putting it straight back through on the inside. And we've got Nerve and his son battling into turn 1. Will Marshall look for the switch back into turn 4? If he does put his battery on now, he will get the move done. And he has done. Chip's hanging out on the right outside. There's going to be no traction out there. I cannot see because of the scoreboard. Oh, he's held it. Fair play. Good driving. Dan's now closed this down for a second in the last lap from the guys in front battling. It was 3 seconds when he got that move done on the guys behind. As you can see the gap. Oh, it gets a mega bit of oversteer coming out of that corner. Chip's now falling back 3 seconds off the guys in front, which isn't good for Marshall and his championship hopes. Dean with a 3-second penalty. So now I wonder if T-Bag's going to just sit behind Harvey until the start of lap 11, or is he actually going to go? No, he's going for it. He ain't messing around tonight. James Brown still sticking with the guys. Nerve and Mario again going into turn 1. Side by side. See, some tracks on the calendar, you can get away with having a pretty rubbish qualifying, which the track can come back to you in certain places. But around here, if you do not have a good qualifying, you've got to have a stormer of a race to be able to get up the grid. Luckman and Scotty are battling at the back here, going into the hairpin. Here at turn 5, turn 6. Dan was closing that gap. Oh, he has done a little bit more, to be fair, for the hairpin. Another couple of attempts, taking out the guys. Get back on board with the guys, back to go over the DRS zone. Fully expect Harvey to take this back. Dan with a 3-second time penalty. He shouldn't lose any positions though, he's got a big gap behind him. James is just tagging along with the guys in front. Just looks like he's just sitting there, biding his time. Maybe waiting till lap 11, when there is no time to come back. Oh, Chip getting very wide there. Ooh, don't do that in the feature, because you will go off. Oh, Marshall's been overtaken by Chip into turn 5. Oh, Marshall comes back and he's spun. He's tried to stick up the inside, and he's spun. He's gone all the way back down to P9. Moves it down up to P8, but if he sticks inside that 3 seconds, he will get that position back. Now with Harvey in P1 at the moment, and Marshall getting no points in P9, because obviously in the sprint race from P1 to P8, that's when the points are given out. That could be huge. I think that's Marshall's sprint race done at the moment. Let's get back up to the front. No change. He ain't going to go for it surely at the end. No. Back to these guys here. Oh, I've got Nerve looking very, very pokey in a straight line. They're both going to try and go and Chip. Max does. Will. Oh, Chip keeps it. Brilliant driving. Don't cut across him. Don't cut across him. Excellent. Good gainful now. He's going to go up the inside into turn 4. He has done. Oh, he keeps it. Bit of a sight. Manages to keep it on the track. Looks like he's having any connection problems again. I'm not so sure. Is that given? Oh, maybe not. I thought Chip might be able to break away because all that from behind him, but he hasn't. So about to go on the last lap. Oh, Chip. Oh, nearly losing it on the curb there. Put himself in the wall. Also, well, is anything guaranteed, mate? Time penalties. Also, T-Bag nearly loses it on the last corner and the start of this last lap. Is he going to be able to get Harvey? No, looks like Harvey's going to take the sprint victory unless T-Bag's got something up his sleeve. Coming into turn 4, pretty much his best bet. Dan has DNF'd in the garage. James is just settling now for his P3. Gainful and pint size. What's happened to Nerve? Something must have happened. He's dropped all the way back down to P10. Hopefully there's been no contact. Pint size. Where did he come from? Something's happened there. Something for the stewards maybe to look at the end of the race. Let's get back up to the front. T-Bag's only chance now to get the overtake done. He's looking fast. It looks like, oh, he might run out of fuel here. His fuel light's red. Has he run out of fuel? He's run out of fuel. Oh, wow. He's run out of juice. That's going to put the rest of the grid back up a position. Marshall's going to at least get something out of this race. Wow. He's done an osso bosso. He's out of juice. Oh, my goodness. So then that makes us Harvey. Goes over the line in P1. James P2. Chip gets himself on the podium with a good drive to P3. Mario to P4. Gainful P5. His teammate Pint Size into P6. Marshall does get a couple of points for finishing P7. Nerve P8. And then we've got the rest of the grid. Curly, Dave, Osso, Dean, T-Bag, who run out of petrol. Scotty, Luckman, Ninja, Cuban and Cavalis rounds up the rest of the grid. That was some good racing there from what I see. I didn't see what happened from the battle behind the front pack. Yes, Clay, he has. Unbelievable. If I remember rightly, my brother, who's was in this tier, he still was in this tier. He's still in this tier. He won this. He had a couple of runs at the championship a few years ago. And the last round was around Spain, and he ran out of fuel in exactly the same corner, which ended up him losing the championship. And Harvey takes driver of the day on the game, takes P1. James P2, Chip P3, Max P4, Gainful P5, Pint Size P6, Marshall P7 get a couple of points, Nerve P8. That was pretty mental. So biggest gain is in there. Pint Size up from P11 up to P6. Gainful from P8 to P5, but we don't know what happened between the guys in that little battle. Maybe we'll find out after the race. But that was quite exciting, that, I must admit. Harvey showing why he's leading the title. Another consistent, brilliant drive from himself. Extending that gap to Marshall, who's his nearest competitor at the moment. Dave not capitalising on last week's form. We did have a conversation last week at the end of the race, don't know if anyone listened to it, but just trying to find that consistency track after track, which is not easy. It takes time, a lot of time, takes a lot of hours. But the T-Bag changed his setup. Should have put a bit more juice in there, mate, because just couldn't quite make it. How'd you run out of fuel at Spain? I don't know. To be honest, I run a manual gearbox myself. Not everyone does. I don't know how many people do in this tier. I suppose automatic you can use more fuel than you would on a manual. Well, that was pretty hectic. Good for the most part from what I see. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've got the qualifying session now again for the feature race, which is a 33 lap race. As we've seen, if a safety car does come out early around lap 4, lap 5, you can put a set of hards on, but they will struggle in the last 5 laps, 4 to 5 laps. We did see that on Friday with a couple of guys, including myself, being able to come through the pack and get good results. Dave was talking about maybe, you know, trying to catch up the top two guys at the lead of the championship. He's going to have to pull out something in this feature race if he wants to be able to do that. With the two guys in front of him and the guys behind him also making up some ground on him and pulling away. We do have, what car is leading us around here? I think it's another, there you go, Ninja. Keeps changing his username, must be costing him a fortune. Here we go, the Ninja on board for his lap here at Spain. We've got a couple of drivers again going out a set of mediums, so they're not saving him for the main race if there is a couple of safety cars, because the medium is the faster tyre around here by quite a margin. In the feature race, the softs will go 13-14 laps if you can look after them. We've got half the grid on a set of softs and a half the grid on a set of mediums. Let's see what Ninja can put on there. Be the first one to go over the line. See what he can put on the scoreboard to see what his time's going to be. We've got Dave not too far behind neither. Dave looks like he's catching them quite quickly, to be fair. We've got Ninja over the line on 1:14.3. Dave, won't get too quick enough. No, 1:13.1. Now that's a bit better. Get it in nice and early there, Dave. Was it Chip? No, it was his teammate, Cavaliers. He was on about that. Max Mario again with a 12.7. Pretty good lap. Also 14.2. Nerve with a 12.9. So them two pretty much setting exactly the same times as what they set in the sprint quali. Marshall's chosen to go out on a set of mediums well for a hot lap. There's a car in front of him. If he gets out of the way, yeah, good lad. James Brown about to come over the line on a set of mediums. It's a pretty competitive time, is it? Picks himself P4 over 1:13.6. Be interested to see where Kimmy's going to put himself in this session. See, we didn't get to see a lot of him in the last session because he crashed out pretty early. Gameful back to come over the line. 1:14 flat. Ninja pulling in the pits. Dave pulling in the pits. Marshall now going over the line. Puts himself P4 over 1:13.6. Gaggle of drivers on that time. 2 on a set of mediums and 1 on a set of softs. Stick on board with the championship leader and the sprint race winner on a set of mediums on his first hot lap here of the feature race qualifier. 21.9 first sector, very competitive. If he can get in the 12s here on a set of mediums, he'll take a lot of pressure off himself for the final run of qualifying here. As we have seen from Harvey all season, he's been very consistent. Always in the top 3, top 4 in quali. Taken quite a few number of race victories now. Was unlucky not to take the one in Las Vegas, but then Kimmy was also unlucky to be where he was after the safety car. We've got Harvey about to come over the line. It looks pretty decent. It is, it's pretty good. It's better than the other mediums. It's a 13.2. So him and Kimmy are separated by 0.005 of a second. Not bad. Not bad at all, sir. Marshall now about to come over. He's going for another run. Got Mercedes about to come over the line. Is it Scotty? He's going for another one as well. Too bad. Go on, Claymore. Did see that, friend. It's interesting. I see these comments about Tier 1. I'm not too sure about what the pace is in Tier 2, but I'll tell you this now. Tier 1 is full of drivers who are very, very fast, and the pace between them is literally, as we've seen in qualifying, especially on Friday in Tier 1, with the grid being separated by a second from 1st to 20th, and I think from 1st to P12 was about 4 tenths. So we've had RV in Tier 1 already a couple of weeks ago at Abu Dhabi. He did where does he put himself, Scotty? 1:14.1. Campbell's put himself up there in P6, getting an early running. Dean staying out there again, like he did the other week. Looks like he's put a whole race set of fuel in. Yeah, so getting back to my Tier 1 comment, it's so close. It's you know, you've pretty much every set of teammates are so close that you've got everything so evenly matched. Safety cars always can change a race, and to come back through the pack is so difficult. Same in any tier, to be perfectly honest. This we do say it every year, but I would say this year is definitely the tightest that I've seen throughout the tiers in a very long time. From top to bottom in every race. But like I've been saying, consistency is key, and having a lot of luck. You need luck. You can have an excellent run of races and 5 or 6 races, but if you haven't got the luck to go with it, you're going to be quiet. You know, Ninja's improved by half a second, puts himself up to P13 for 1:13.7. James now starting a hot lap. Ninja gets out of the way. But Dave now is sitting pretty in P3 so far. It's a bit better now from you, Dave. Let's see where you end up at the end of quali, mate. James now sitting a purple sector. He's 2.5 tenths up in the first. Takes it in fourth, gets the power down very quickly, very nice through there. Keeps it completely pinned. Oh, takes a little dip off the pedal. See what his sector time is here. 6 tenths up. This is going to put him around P1, P2. He's going to have a lot of improvement now in the last sector, I expect, with them softer tyres. Can he take P1 away from the family duo so far? About to come over the line. What's he going to set? It should be. Puts himself P2 right in the middle of them. A 1:12.825. Now we have an Aston Martin about to come over the line. He's on an out lap, so we won't bother. Let's get on the board with Cavallis. He's in P7 at the moment. Chip Hazard sets the fastest lap of a 1:12.6. Brilliant lap by yourself there, Chip. Cavallis is backed out. Gameful's been disqualified from blocking the pit lane. Oh wow. Oh no. We do see some things in this league racing. Some of them are unexplainable. I don't know. Unbelievable. Curly now pulls into the pits, getting me all excited before he comes over the line and just does one. Anyone else on a hot lap Kimmy's on a hot lap, just over a tenth up through the first sector. About to come through the middle sector now. Four tenths up. We could have a new leader here. Oh, he gets a tank slapper on though. That's going to cost him at least a tenth or maybe two. Depends if he kept it planted or not. T-Bag's retired from the session. That's him done. Puts himself P4. So we got 3 tenths separating the top 5. This could be close. So it could be, it already is, but who's going to take it? T-Bar's retired, Gainful's retired from blocking the pit lane. We've got a few drivers now behind on the hot lap. Luckman, Woburns on an out lap. Anyone else on one? Well, Dino's reset his fuel. There's another lap. 5 tenths up in the first sector. That's some first sector. He's got a car in front of him as well. Hopefully he gets out of the way. I think Scotty might be on a hot lap as well, but it might actually help him out, giving him the tow around, and he's still at that distance where it's not really going to affect him. Let's see his sector time here. This could be a throw a spanner in the works here. 7 tenths. Hello. He's looking around a 12.8 here. 12.7. Can he beat the 12.6? He's closing in. He's going to get it towed around the last couple of corners here at full pelt. It's going to help him out massively. Can we have a new pole sitter in Dino? The first time I've seen him on pole. Oh, he puts himself P2 of a 112.6. That's very, very close. Is he going to be having? Has he got another set of tyres left to be able to have another run? Who knows? I think Scotty's inadvertently giving someone else a tow around for the whole lap. He's improved. Excuse me. Improved. Go P10. 113.3. I think indigestion going on. Too many Christmas chocolates at the moment. Giving me heartburn like a killer. Waiting up at 3 AM. Oh, who's that in the background doing 360s? Is that also? No, it's Dave. I know you want to warm up your tyres, Dave, but there's a way to do it, son. Don't want to ruin them. It's a nice pirouette though, mate. Let's get on with Wuban. Oh, his teammate now just about to come out of the pits. See what time he's got. See what his sector time is. 52.3. Dave, you can hear me. Get out of the way, son. Oh, he does so. Well, sorry, I just thought it might have been, but I do apologise. And we got a Woburn to go over the line. It's up 1:39. Now let's get on board with Dave. As we see previously, he warmed up his tyres in a different way to what normal people do. Goes into turn 1. Let's get on board. Oh, he's become a lawnmower as well in turn 2, turn 3. Half a tenth down in the first sector. So we can see he's got a lot of time there in that first sector. This is going to be his only attempt though to improve. Gets on the sausage curb, but doesn't seem to affect him. He'll lose a tiny bit of time doing that. He's 3 tenths up. Let's see if he can improve enough in the last couple of corners here to get himself a bit higher up the grid. I'm still gobsmacked by the lap Dino's just put in. Had a bit of assistance from the Mercedes in front, but that's brilliant from D. We've got Chip also leading the timing sessions at the moment as well. Dave now going over the line, gets himself up to P5. But we've also got the rest of the drivers now about to go around the track and improve. Chip's just gone even faster. Wow, what a lap. Where's Kimmy? He's in the pits. Max on that lap. Harvey's about to come over the line. 7 tenths up. This is going to be a new pole time. What's it going to be? It's just 112.3. Oh, he's come again right at the last knockings of qualifying. Just puts a time in there. So they beat that. Another Mercedes about to come over the line. Where are you? On the... There he is. Nerve now about to come over the line. Can he improve? He has done. Puts himself up to P3 for 112.5. Brilliant from you again, Nerve. Carry on that form from last week. News on that. James. We just seen improvement from there. So that's him done for quali. Chip's obviously done his lap. Kimmy's on that lap. Mario. He improves by just over a tenth and goes up to P4. Knocks Dean out of P5. Well, now got McLaren about to go over the line. Wuban. Improves but doesn't change position. Scotty now about to come over. He's done it, he's improved. 113.3. Pop that now, I do apologise. Too much to keep up with, man. At least when you got full quality, it's a bit easier. People have been a bit more, you know. Marshall puts himself up to P9. 113.1. When you've got full quality, it's not too bad. You can, ain't got so many cars on the track, but when it's short quality, it is mental. Who's that about to come over the line? I don't even want to scroll through it soon. It's pint size. Decent lap from you, pint size. 112.9. Let's get on board with Kimmy. See if he got his improvement. He's not improving at all. 10th down so far. Second sector same. Still not improving. Even though it's a purple sector. Can he find time in the last couple of corners to improve? That is tight again, as we've seen in the other tiers. Very, very tight. That's a banging time from Harvey. Puts himself up to P4. He does improve in the last sector. Goes side by side with his teammate. There, wow, good. What a performance there from Nerf. Put himself up to P3. Definitely showing some form in the last few weeks. You know, we had James finishing P3 in the last race, and he's got his teammate now starting where he finished. 1, 2, 3, 3 drivers on a 12.6. But from Chip in P2 down to Dino in P6, we've just got over a 10th. I did say it was going to be tight. That is tight. With Harvey though, yet again, putting himself up into P1. Chip P2, brilliant from yourself. Nerve 3, excellent from you as well. Kimmy now actually putting a session together, putting himself at P4. With his teammate Max behind him in P5. Dino P6 with an excellent lap. James in P7 struggled in that qualifying. Dave into P8. Pint size P9. Dave lost a lot of time in the first sector. Marshall P10 again. Not brilliant from himself with his fight, with his title fight he's got going on. Cavalier 11th, 12th, Scotty, Curly 13th, Ninja 14th, Woven 15th and Osso 16th. The rest of the guys did not set a lap. This is going to be interesting. We've got people up the front that aren't normally up there, but I have been showing pace in the last couple of weeks. It looks a bit cloudy out there, lads. Can anyone give me a weather update? Because do we have any rain on the way? Because that does look very dark. The temperature of the track's going to be a bit lower. It's going to be harder for grip. The tyres might last longer though. Who knows? So as we've just seen in the feature qualifying, we've had Dave off-roading on his out lap and becoming a lawnmower on his hot lap. We've had Gainful blocking the pit lane and getting disqualified. We've had Harvey putting it on pole, putting himself in the league from the rest. And then we've had Chip put himself P2 and Nerve with an excellent qualifying in P3 with his son not too far behind him in P5. Lined up next to Kimmy, who's in P4, he's his teammate. James Brown down in P8, Marshall down in, I think it was P9 or P10. This is going to be one heck of a race. Dave in P8, P7. Top of my head, I'm not quite sure, but I'm expecting to see a tight race again. Are we going to see a couple of packs open up? If we don't, we're in for an excellent race. Even if we do, we still will. I don't know, I can't really call it up. Harvey was flat out in the last race. James dropped off towards the end. And T-Bag run out of petrol. So hopefully he's taking a trip to the petrol garage on the way before this race has started. Who knows? Come on, pint size, says Clay. Come on, pint size as well, as you are a fellow Red Bull driver. That was got a clockwise circuit here at Spain. Very tight track. If you are running low aero, you will lose tyre wear very quickly, especially now with a full tank of juice on you. As in T-Bag's case, you might have a quarter of a tank. About to go around for the formation lap now. It's interesting to see. Can Kimmy get up there and get them moves done on the first and then second and third quick enough to be able to stick with Harvey? Can Dave move himself up the grid? James obviously out of position in P7 from where he was last time. Dino with an excellent qualifying session. It's going to be one hell of a race, to tell you that. Osso all the way back down there in 16th. Is he going to go for the alternate strat? Of course he is. So here we go, everyone who's watching. I hope you enjoyed the last race. If you are just joining, we have one heck of a qualifying session. We have a couple of drivers that are unusually up the top, which haven't seen them up there for a long time, but been showing very good form the last few weeks. Let's see if Harvey overshoots. Oh, he's lucky damage ain't on, I tell ya. He is lucky because he's out of the race. If there's one thing that should be put on next year is damage on the formation lap, because that will stop people trying to do stuff like that. And his teammate loves doing it and all. He's done it at where was it? I think it was, I can't remember what track it was, but his teammate done exactly the same thing. Bahrain, that was it. Oh, we got another one in the wall. That's Ninja. Yeah, lucky the damage ain't on the formation lap, I tell you. I'll just ask Kieran. Oh. We're lined up. We have one driver on the softs, 5 drivers on the hards. All the lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go. We have a ship view, so sorry about that, and sorry about the language. But here we go. We've got a decent start. We've got someone off-roading at the back there. James already up to P6. Nerve down to P4. Kimmy up. We've got an Aston Martin has gone off. It's Max dropping down the grid all the way back down to the back. Got pushed out onto turn 1 by the looks of it. He's gone all the way back down to the back. So we have the tyre graphic there. Medium hard is the preferred strategy. You can run a softs until lap 14, but they will start to go off around lap 10. Holding on, you're going to be holding on for your life with them tyres. Harvey's kept P1, Chip in P2, Kimmy P3 has made it up one. Nerve down to P4 has dropped one. James in P5, excellent start from James. Is there going to be any multi-21s going on between the Ferrari drivers, or are they just going to race? Got Dave down to P11. Ninja, quite a big gain there up to P9. Gainful now making a move on Osso up to P18. Let's see if Mario's got any damage. He did take a bit of a whack. He's in the pits, he must have damage. Yeah, it's his front wing. Back up to the front. Kimmy looking racy behind Chip. Marshall now up to P6. Makes the move on Dino. Couple of gaps opening up so far. Harvey's trying to break that DRS of Chip. We've got a yellow flag somewhere. We've got a slow moving car. It looks like pint size. Whoever's making these tyre graphics up at EA, you need to be fired, mate. Because 1 minute you're showing one thing, the next minute you're showing a completely different thing, which is... Stop talking rubbish. We've got Harvey still leading the way. Chip in P2. Excellent start from him, still staying with DRS of Harvey, which isn't easy. Battery wise are very similar. Kimmy hasn't used an ounce yet by the looks of it. Just sitting there nice and pretty. The two Ferraris still in say the Massa Alonso kind of formation at the moment. We've got Kimmy now making a move on both of the drivers in front. Is Harvey going to let him go through? Oh, no. They're battling. Chip's going to come back through on the inside. On the outside even. For turn 3. Is Chip going to have this done? No. Let's get on board anyway. Wow, so Kimmy is not taking any prisoners tonight. Marshall's a second behind this group of cars in front, but I think he's going to be joining this group very, very quickly. Oh, we've got the Ferraris battling. Oh. Don't take each other out, lads. No team orders. Bad graphic we got up. There's Kimmy now going to go for the lead again. Let's see. I can see him trying to go for this lead and just trying to drive for the distance, but he's going to find it. Dino with a faster lap of 1:15.4. Marshall's now brought himself back into DRS, and then we have the top 7 drivers now having DRS. It's Cavalis and they're going to be able to pull himself back into this group. We've got Dave and Scotty going at it down the straight. Scotty moves himself up to P9, overtakes Dave. Gang of cars behind as well. Ninja in P11. Curly behind him. Also with Gainful and T-Bag, who's made a decent start. Don't know what happened to Dan at the start, but he's quite a way behind. I'm sure we'll find out. Oh, Dino and Marshall swapping around. He's got him coming out of that corner. He must have had a bit of a tank slapper coming out of that corner there, out of the chicane. Dino's got back past, but they've fallen out quite a way off the leading group there. Got a yellow flag there in. Oh, we've got a McLaren. That's sideways. It's Luckman. Is there any safety car? No. Well, I don't know what happened there. Luckman looks like he's got damage as well. Is it a left end plate missing? I think it is. Get back up to the front. That's a brilliant angle there. So Harvey just staying behind. Chip now is going to get done by Nerve, is he? Oh, he has done. Nerve's now up to a podium position. Can his teammate now get involved? Chip's lost out there. Now we've got James behind. No, he packs out. Now with that battling, That nerves put the move on the front two, have now got out of DRS. By the looks of it. Oh, Chip's going up on the inside. He's going to make it stick. His teammate's going to follow him through, is he? It's going to be tight. He's got past. He's done it, and James has got his teammate as well. Oh, he's hit him up the rear. Is that going to be damage? I see something fly off the car. He's missing an end plate. Oh, wow. Now, that is a mistake. There, that could be a crucial mistake. He's going to stay out though, but he's going to lose so much time with that. He'll be understeering like anything that is, going through corners. Oh, we've got a DNF from Woburn. Let's see. Oh, we've got Dan off the track and all. What happened there? Has that brought out a safety car? We have a full safety car on lap 5. The same as Tier 1 the other night, pretty much. Now the guys at the front got a box here for a set of hards. I'm not so sure if they will. If they do, their hards will go to the end, but on lap 27, 28, you will start to feel the pain, and they are going to drop off. Personally, I wouldn't pit, but it's not me racing. Personal experience, I didn't pit. Medium still felt very, very good. A lot of the drivers in front of me did pit, and the safety car came out again about 6 laps later, which really helps you out for later on in the race. Be interested to see if the guys are going to pit. Obviously we've got James. He's going to have to pit because he's got no end plate on his front wing. It'd be silly not to pit. It's whether Nerf Pack follows him in, he's going to get double stacked. Does anyone know how it feels to get double stacked? It's me. Let's see if the guy's going to pit. So Harvey's boxed. Kimmy, he looks like he's going to stay out, which I think is the correct decision. James is in the pit. Marshall's in the pit. We've got 3 drivers only pitting so far. The rest of them staying out. Dave's now in the pit. 4, 5. 6 drivers in the pit. We've got 7 drivers that are boxed under the safety car. The people that started on the hards now, this is where they're going to start winning positions back. Also now is up to 8th. Where's this going to put Harvey? Should put him in P9. James comes out in P10. Did he change his front wing? Please tell me he did. Is he? No, yes he has. Okay. The people that had damage, looks like they've fixed their cars up. Now it's all about the tyre whisperers. Are they going to be able to get their tyres to the end in a decent state? The top 6, sorry, top 8 haven't pitted. The mediums are still going to be good now, at least till lap 16, 17. They're still going to be in a decent pace. If anything, they're going to be quicker than all the tyres behind them for a good 5 or 6 laps yet. Are we going to see Kimmy take a race victory? He's got the best chance to do it. Obviously, he's going to have to pit again and going to lose a lot of time to the cars behind. Let's see biggest winners and losers are after that safety car since the start. So we got Kimmy up 3, Dino up 2, Cavalis up 6, Scotty up 6, Curly up 6. The biggest winner so far in this Grand Prix is none other than Osso Bosso. I haven't seen any comments on Osso Bosso crew tonight, but he's also penalty free as well. I don't know how many warnings he's got. I don't really want to go away from the actions to check. Dave's just taken under the safety car, maybe. I don't know what happened there. We also got Harvey, his net leader at the moment, because he was P1 going into that round of pit stops. Bit risky boxing this early, but the race is not going to get going again now until what, lap 9. 24 laps. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Only got 17 watching tonight. It's a bit down from last week, boys. So, boys and girls, share the stream, get people watching for the Tier 3 CDR division on a Sunday, which starts at 8 o'clock every week. I'm here most weeks. Seems to be every week at the moment, which I really don't mind, because I do enjoy doing this. The Gameful pit. Now we've got that done. He did, and he's up 7 positions. He could be a big winner out of this as well. So he's sitting a net P5. Let's see what Kimmy's tyres are like now. Chip's still in P2, Nerve's still in P3. When is he going to go? Let's get on board. You're going to catch him out. He's going to go all the way to the line. So he's putting ZRS on now, so he's going to be going far. He's gone. And he's gone. He hasn't caught really anyone out. Everyone seems to be in a pretty decent gap between each other. Everyone banging the old ERS. No movement going on. We've got Luckman's retired in the pits. So after that safety car restart, the grid has pretty much stayed the same. No one was caught out. Everyone's driving sensibly. No gaps have opened up, which I think that it should be tighter now, the grid, because you've got the faster guys that have already pitted in the midfield, so who knows. Got a long way to go though. It's got 24 laps to go. Be interested to see if Kimi can make these tyres now go to say lap 20, 21, box for a set of softs. He has a softs if he has a set of softs available to him. DRS is going to be enabled, so it will not come in action until the second DRS zone, which is at turn 10. Top 3 Nerve sticking with the leading guys at the front. Not looking too shabby at all. Got a gap now of a 1.1 second gap back down to Dean. Scotty up to 5th. Looks like he's got Cavalice on that restart. Oh, it's close here. Harvey's making moves. He's now going to get Curly now as well. Already up to P7. So he's 2 positions in front of James, who was the next guy who boxed with him. Making moves already. James Brown now up past Osso. Oh, Marshall's going down. What's happening? Oh, we've got a couple of guys. Osso off the track. He did go a bit wide into that corner. Let's get back to the front. Is Chip going to go for the move? Might as well. No, he hasn't. Kimmy's put his battery on. Side by side going into turn 1, give each other space. Good lads. Well defended by Kimmy there. Oh, we've got Nerve looking pretty quick behind him. Side by side, Harvey and Scotty. Harvey gets it done into turn 4. So after 2 laps of the safety car restart, Harvey has gone from P9 all the way up to P6 already. And he should soon dispatch off Cavalice pretty easily, because he is now 2 seconds off the group in front. We're on a set of mediums. I'd say right now, Harvey's looking the favourite to take this win. Still got a long way to go. The mediums now. Oh, we got a car off track. Curly's just gone off track, but he's drawing quite safely there. Gainful up to P10. Get back up to the front. See if Harvey's going to make a move. He should do. Should get it done pretty easy and all. He has done. That's Harvey out to P5. Top 4 stand as it is. David for 3 seconds. Let's see how much time now it takes Harvey to cut this gap down to the front group. That's well pointed out, Clay. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can work if you can get the moves done quick enough and get in back up to P1 before obviously the other guys pit. Yeah, it is a free pit stop. There's the point you just made. He's cutting that gap down a couple of temps. As we see, it's like 4 or 5 temps already. He's cut that gap down. Got no movement around the other part of the grid so far. Took another 3 or 4 attempts in the last sector. Here we go again. Chip's starting to drop back a little bit from Kimmy. They've broke away from Dean. Dean's now second behind these guys. Is Nerve going to be able to capitalise on that little mistake from Chip at all? He's looking close. Oh, he hasn't gone for it. Got a move there. No, backed out of it. Got Marshall still in P11. Stuck behind his teammate. Mario setting a 1:15.3 as the fastest lap. What happened to him? Again under the safety car. Dave getting past Curly. Harvey is already back into DRS zone of the guys in front. It's taking 2 laps to close that 2.5 second gap that he had. We've got Nerve now has fallen 1.4 off the group in front. It's going to be looking susceptible for the overtake. Get it done in, but I reckon Harvey could get both of them here. There's one. He's going to go for the other one. Look, no need to at the moment in time. Got behind James on Cabalis. Also, we got Gainful looking inside of Scotty. Cuts the grass a little bit. Scotty coming back at Gainful. Now Gainful looking at Cabalis. Oh, he's in the back of him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I say nothing. It's unlucky, to be fair. Like you've, I don't know. We'll leave that down to the people who need to sort that out. Got Mercedes looking very pokey here behind James. Teabag. Marshall's dropping out the DRS of his teammate. Now Harvey's about to go up to P3 already. Kimmy's in the pits. Looks like Nerve's gone in the pits as well. Chip staying out. Kimmy, I wonder where he's going to come out. It looks like I reckon he's going to come out 15th. Sorry, 13th with the other guys pitting as well. That's a hell of a lot of time to make up now. It's going to, especially with everyone in front of him already pitted. That's obviously the gain that you do have of pitting early, is that you're going to make up positions for the guys who haven't pitted. Also, we see 7 drivers that haven't pitted. We've got 2 of them left out on the track, sorry, 3 of them left out on the track now, within the top 10. We've Scotty on a set of hards, Dino and Chip staying on a set of mediums. Them tyres must be feeling a bit of pain now, I would have thought. With them pit stops as well, we've got seconds opening up everywhere, to be honest. Pint size looking a bit punchy. Is he going to get this done? He goes around the outside of turn 10. Is he going to try and get on the Mercedes as well? Curly, he throws it down the inside. Good driving from all of you. This is going to be tougher here. If the Mercedes doesn't understeer, he's still holding it out. Good driving by the pair of them. Who's going to back out here? Oh, he keeps it planted on the outside. Someone's got to give it up. They haven't. What driving? And the Mercedes has got the DRS, which means he's now going to become a victim to Osso by the looks of it. Osso's got his DRS open and his battery going, and now pint size, instead of going up to P8, is now down to P10. Good driving from the guys though. Brilliant, clean, excellent battle. Now also looking punchy into turn 4. Is he going to put his battery on and go for it? No. Teabag now up to P3. Scotty up to P4, hasn't pitted yet. Marshall in the P5. Sitting 3 tenths behind Scotty. Harvey's now opened up a 2.5 second gap at the front. I did see a comment there about if Harvey wanted to pit for a fresh set of mediums. He could do that, but he's going to drop himself all the way back down to 13th, 14th, because them hards will pick up pace. And like I say, he's on 9-lap old hards. They won't start dropping off yet. But the pace of the guys that have got 0 and 1 lap on their tyres will be that little bit faster. Marshall making the move, putting himself up to P4. Can he make inroads on his teammate who's just up the road? 2 seconds to teabag. Dave passed his teammate Osso. Sorry, that was also past Curly. My bad. Also looking very strong on these old worn tyres there. Max with a 3-second time penalty. Makes his day even worse than what it already was. Nerves dropped off 3.6 seconds off the back of Chip. And Kimmy, who was leading the race. Chip still literally within, just outside his DRS zone. Harvey just pulling away now from James. A couple of attempts per lap. Top 4 of the ones that have already boxed. Oh, pint size just getting a bit squiggly out of that right-hander there. It's one of them corners. If you hit that curb, it is just going to throw you completely into the wall, and that's the end of your race. But with the correct setup, you can do it pretty much every lap. So I wonder when Osso's going to pit now. Is he going to go for the soft at the end? More than likely. We've got pint size looking to make a move now on Curly. Has he got enough battery to get past? He gets the move done into turn 1. Way before turn 1. Decent recovery again from pint size. That's right, Stingray, he hasn't pit. What Dave's doing, he's starting to catch game for a little bit now. Just a second behind. Teabag has caught up with James massively here. Looking fast. Stick up here. I expect Teabag to make this move, and James going down this straight. I wonder if he's got the pace to go after Harvey. James is defending with overtake. Teabag gets that done. Then we've got Scotty into the pits for his first pit stops, taking them hards. 18 laps. Also still staying out. If we get another safety car here, I don't want to talk it into it. It's going to be a free pit stop for the guys in front. And Teabag's just taking time out of Harvey. Taking 2 or 3 attempts out of him since he's made that overtake. Harvey just chilling at the front. doing what he needs to do just to bring this race home. I think it's 3 out of the last 4 he would have won. Stingray as present as ever. Hope you had a good birthday last week, mate. Oh, pint size again. Loving that curve, and you got Curly as well, doing exactly the same. Kimmy look making the overtake. He turned his DRS, is going to make it down the main straight. Kimmy's now on his recovery after pitting later than everyone else. James now looking strong, fast. Is he going to go for the move? No, just sitting there. No, he hasn't. He's got it done. No problem, Sting, mate. Weeks go fast the older you get, mate. Hello, Bacardi. Good evening, son. We've got Osho now in the pits. Dropping him all the way back down to P16 by the looks of it. Got a yellow flag. What's going on? Oh, we got someone off. Oh, we got another one. Ninja. He's off the track. He's lost the front wing. Looks like he needed the reactions of a ninja to save that. Didn't have them. Harvey's still maintaining that gap. At the front, 3.5 seconds. Chip now looking at the back of Curly. He should get Curly now on the straight because he's dropped out of DRS of Kimmy in front just. Gainful with a 3-second time penalty. Teabag making a move on James. I'm going to stick on board here with Chip. It's vital now. He's trying to get DRS. He hasn't even got to make the move. If he does put his overtake on, he will put himself back in DRS with the car in front, which is Kimmy. DRS is OP around here. Nerves now up to P10 with that pit stop. He's made, look, nearly 6 tenths up just on that straight alone. Now he's back in DRS. Now, if you want an example of how much DRS is an advantage around here, there you go. 6 or 7 tenths took out of him. He's half a second now up on his best lap, which could be a new fastest lap here from Chip. Teabag now closed the gap up front from 3.5 to 3.2. Marshall dropping back a little bit more off them guys in front, down to nearly 5 seconds. Gainful sticking with him now, only half a second behind. He was on a 3-second time penalty. Dino and Scotty. Scotty's obviously now on a new set of softs, medium, sorry. He's going to have a lot of pace coming towards the end of this race. James going to make the move again on Teabag. No, he hasn't got enough in it. He hasn't even gone for it, to be fair. He's saving the battery. So that gap at the front is staying at. Oh, Kimmy making a move on pint size. Gets it done. Now up to P7. He is 3, 8, 12, 16 seconds off the lead. He's flying. Osso with a new fastest lap of a 1:15.2. Flying is the Osso machine. That's going to take some beating. Gainful looking very quick. Full battery going on here. He's going to go for the move on Marshall going down the straight. I see that prediction, Bacardi. I hope not. We've got Gainful making the move on Marshall. Puts himself up to P4. Obviously he's got that 3-second time penalty, which will leave him in P5, but can he leave Marshall? Scotty now setting a new fast lap of 1:15.2. Get back to these two at the front. Kimmy Keeping them behind him. Sticking Harvey for a little while, give him a bit of air time. Boxed clever, got the moves done when he had to. Oh, was there a collision? Because Gainful is off the track. Marshall was through. Be careful with that retrack. Join. Oh, he's all right. Stay out of the way. I wonder what happened there between them two. Teabag now lining up James. Gets that move done. Rejoined safely, Stingray. I was meant to say. If I did say other words, I do apologise. This ain't easy, mate. So now Marshall up to P4, where he was before the little kerfuffle we had with Gainful. Kimmy up, it's P6. Stop making inroads on now the gap in front. He's only 16 seconds behind the leader. I think he still is. Starting to quieten down now, this race. Closest battle we've really got is these two here at the moment. Osso and Cavalis as well. Chip just dropping back from pint size. Sorry, Kimmy. Stuck with him though from the start of the Grand Prix. He's been there or thereabouts. He's done very well to stick with him. Brilliant performance there from Chip. Must admit. Got James now about to make a move on Teabag. These two are just slingshotting each other every lap. Oh, it just gets it done. Harvey's just tenth by tenth, pretty much every lap, extending his advantage over the guys behind. Doing a fantastic job. Mr. Consistency. Starting to remind me of the 2012, the back end of 2012 season and the middle of 2013 with Seb Vettel. Just head down, get it done. Brilliant so far. James looks like he's trying to break Teabag here. Careful, he's going to break his car. We've got Kimmy now pulling up the back end of Dave. He's going to leave it now to the main straight, I suppose. Only got 3 drivers and time penalties at the moment. Let's see how many they've got. 3 and 3 and 3, which is Dave, Gainful and Max. In case you haven't noticed, Bacardi, I've been on here now for nearly a month, mate, and the guys love me. At least someone does, apart from my wife, sometimes. Oh, Kimmy's up past Dave. Oh, Dave's pitted. He's not going to the end. That's a bit strange. Surely you got to take him to the end. Does he know something we don't? Nerve now back up to P8. He's dropped just around 3 seconds off the guys in front. Still a mega job. For the first time in weeks, we have no cars within the DRS zone of the cars in front, apart from one. I've got to invite someone here. Hold on. Where is he? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to invite someone back. Harvey's not here. Where is he? We've got no change. From there, the grid is now pretty separated massively. Kimi has now got himself back up to 5th. He's only 5 seconds behind Marshall, and he pitted 8 laps after him. Would have been near enough a pit stop. So the pace that he's shown since the pit stop has been mega. If he'd have pitted with the guys at the start, who knows who would be winning the race right now, because he did have pace. Looked like him and Harvey were going to go toe to toe for a little while. But Harvey's just extended that gap again to now 4.6 gap over the cars behind with James and T-Bag. Doing what Dave and James done last week around Abu Dhabi. Dave has come back out in P14. He's pitted again by the looks of it. Dave was retired in the pits. Could have scored a point there, but so we're going into the last 5-6 lap of the race now. Harvey just starting the 29th lap. The lead's been cut by about half a second on that lap. T-Bag now back up to P2. Hold on a minute. The tyres starting to go off on Harvey's car. 4.8 down to 3.8. What's going on there? .7. Nerve past pint size. Down to DRS. I did miss that. Sorry, mate. Harvey's got tea in the bag. I don't know, you know. He's taking time out of him. Oh, he's gone wide there though. Harvey's. Don't know. This ain't over yet. To go from 4.8 now to 4. Is Harvey just chilling? Possibly. I think the fastest lap, Bacardi, is well and truly done now, mate. I can't see anyone beating the fast lap what Scott is set as a 1:15.2. Marshall up to P3. T-Bag, is he gonna? I think you're right. He's going for the fastest lap there. Okay. Kimi up to P4. 14 seconds off the lead now. Brilliant recovery from him, to be honest. Chip's now just chopped off 3.5 seconds behind him. A fantastic result for him so far. Nerve 3.6 behind, but he's got pint size right behind, but he's on 24 lap old hards, whereas Nerve's on the 15 lap old hards. Not much to really keep us excited about at the moment. Good result though for pint size, I must admit. Solid sprint. 24 laps on them hards. We'll get on board with Vosso because he's now up the rear end of Dean. It's the only gap we've got on track that is within DRS. I expect to move down the main straight. Oh, we've got a slow moving Mercedes there. That's Scott. Who's that? Scott, he's got pint size already. That's a 3-second gap he's made up in 1 lap there. Wow. Is Dean going to be able to get Scott? Is also going to look on the inside of Dean? He is. Is he going to get it done? No. Pulls out. Going to lose yourself time doing that there as well. Trying to go for a move that was possibly never on. Yeah, it's going to be frustrating. Do well to, yeah. The Merc I thought was quite a way up the road, but clearly not. Teabag now just taking chunks of time out of Chip in front. Just got nerf pack as well. Are we going to see a new fastest lap? We've got a yellow flag. That's Max Mario, I think. We do a 1:13.5. Max Mario's DNF'd in the wall. We won't get a safety car now though. I stand corrected. Teabag takes the fastest lap. Now he gets out of the way. I don't see the point in that. Really. What was... Okay. Fair enough. Makes no sense to me, but not up to me. Dino and Osso fighting. Missed that. Both got past Scotty. I see an end plate flying there as well. Chip up past Kimmy. What's happened to Kimmy? Oh, Kimmy's had a spin. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That's now put up Chip 4th. Nerf back up to 5th. He's lost an end plate on his wing as well. Pint size up to 6th. Teabag's now going to come round him with P7. Oh, he's backed out. Oh, what? Sitting in P4. Didn't have to push. Just chill. Wow. So he's got the guys behind him now. Of Dino, Osso, battling. Now he's in the pits, but I think that's going to give Dino DRS. It has done. Which is now going to stop Osso from overtaking him. Oh, Kimmy. Looks so promising at the start. He's done so well to get back up to P4. And then pushing it. Let's get back on board with the leader though to go over the line. Exemplary drive from Harvey. Boxed cleverly. Kept his tyres in good nick. He's been on them tyres for 26 laps. About to now complete the 27 lap on one set of tyres around Spain. He's a championship leader for Tier 3. He's been absolutely superb. And he comes over the line to take the win. Harvey takes the win here at Spain. With James Brown coming over the line into P2. Marshall with an excellent recovery into P3. Chip now going to take P4 with another superb drive from himself. Nerf pack now. Come around the last corner. Is going to take P5. Pint size for Red Bull into P6. Dino with a solid result. P7. Is Osso going to be able to get him over the line? No. So it's Dino P7. Osso P8. Scotty P9. Cavalis P10. Okay, looks like he's going to come over the line now in P11. And that is it. Oh, Kimmy, is he going to get the position off of Gainful? No. Wow. What a race. We had a lot, obviously the last, say, 10 laps, wasn't much going on. The game gives Osso Bosso driver of the day, but I'm not so sure about that. I'll have to make my decision later on. But that was a fantastic race, yet again. Harvey and James on the podium, with Marshall taking P3. Excellent result for Harvey there. James holding on to P2. Like I say again, Marshall now back on the podium where he should be. and limits that gap of getting any bigger. So pretty good drive from them 3 drivers at the front. Harvey obviously in a league of his own. Chip, excellent. Fantastic. That's all I can say. From what I see, the whole race was pretty good. We see a couple of incidences, not actually on stream, but see a couple of cars off track. But yeah, Marshall starting from 10th up to P3, excellent for himself. Also from P16 up to P8. Nerve finishing in the top 5 if I'm right. Yeah, P5, excellent result from him. And that was the race from Tier 3, Round 8 at Spain. Unbelievable. I'm going to invite the drivers now for their interviews. Harvey, Marshall, James. I wonder if they're going to join or not. They're normally pretty quick to join. As we've seen again this week, the main driver's up the front, which is good to see. Good evening, Marshall.
Bonjour.
Very much.
Good evening, RV.
Hello.
I don't talk to him.
We've got one more to come, which is James. And good evening to you, James. The first, what a race that was.
Hello.
Battle of strategies going on after the safety car. But first, we will go to Marshall. That was some recovery you had there, mate. I see what you and Gainful had. I don't know what happened. Gainful went off track. But been able to manage to get yourself a P3.
The less I say about Gameful, the better. So I will leave it there. I just had to give extra room in case he glitched into me like last week. So, but you know, there was one really late dive into turn 1 that I remember. I saw him coming. I was like, well, I'm not going to let him take me out. I'll just get out of the way of it. But anyway, congratulations, Harvey. Great day for you, mate. 2 victories. And James Brown, well done, mate. Great podium there, buddy. I can't remember what the sprint was, but what GG's.
Well done to you as well, Marshall. I think that one was when you nearly went into the back of me when you was getting Gainful there.
Yeah.
I seen you both and my heart was in my mouth for a sec. I know what it's like next to him though. It's a bit of a pain.
It is indeed. It is indeed. But
it's not.
It was a good recovery overall. I think they just chose the wrong option at the safety car. But Kimi did have some crazy pace chasing me down that last 10 laps.
He did. But he was. I don't think he was going to catch you though. But and he had an accident, which all in all ended his comeback. He lost it on the
turn 6, wasn't it? Turn 7.
Yeah, around that chicane there, just before the flat out right-hander. He must have hit the sausage curb or something.
I'm grateful for that sausage curb. I was talking to Harvey in the chat and our comms. I'm like, he's catching me a second a lap. And Harvey's like, come on. But it was a good race. I enjoyed it.
Fair play. Like I say, you're obviously P2 in the championship behind Harvey. That limits the damage from where you was at the start of the Grand Prix. Obviously, still got a lot of races to go yet. I'm sure we'll see you on the winner step sometime again soon. But
not
still
if these boys carrying like they are doing.
Well, Harvey's been, like I say, been brilliant. So has James the last few races as well. So who knows? We've still got a long way to go. I think we've just gone over halfway through now. So
that Harvey dominance is boring, isn't it?
Yeah, he's on another
Bobo last season. No, I can do my head in.
True.
If you watch,
that's a different level though.
Yeah,
different level.
to
Yeah,
be fair though, him and Nibs were quite close going into the last race, if I was correct.
yeah, they were. Yeah,
With the title, they had the same amount of P1s, same amount of P2s, and the same amount of P3s, and believe it or not, the same amount of P4s. Whether it was going to go to count back, but that didn't happen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but thanks Marshall, well done mate. And now we go on to James. Another solid performance from you, mate. I was just practicing with you midweek, but yeah, good comeback from yourself.
Yeah, it was a top race that, mate. Breaking my wing wasn't the idea, but the safety car really did help me there, to be fair. I don't know why the front runners didn't box. I think that was a bit of a mistake by them, but I thought, was it 20 laps on them hards? I thought the end they're going to be screaming, but it was pretty solid all the way through the race there, to be fair.
It was similar to Friday, weren't it? When
It was.
Obviously we had a second safety car, which helped the guys, which I was one of them that pitted a little bit later on. We didn't get that we didn't get that tonight, but no, it was a good decision from the guy. You didn't miss out, didn't lose out at all really under the safety car, even though you changed your wing, so you've done all right for yourself.
I come out behind Harvey, so I didn't lose much at all. I think I jumped a few in the pit stops. I don't know how, but yeah. But I couldn't catch up to Harvey. Nowhere near.
Yeah, I think that puts you P3 now, doesn't it, in the championship, if I'm right?
Yeah, I've gapped them a bit as well, because I think a few behind me have had a bit of a bad weekend, so
yeah,
take advantage of their misfortune, really.
Yeah, well, we had Dave in P5 at one point, or P6, but then he boxed, I don't know why, and then he boxed a lap later and retired, so I don't know. I don't know where that come from.
He must have had damage and they didn't change his wing, I guess.
he did have damage, I think.
But he done it with only like 5 laps to go. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out, I'm sure. And on to you, Harvey, mate. I did make a comment in the stream about, I don't know, lap 25, 26. I'll let you find out what I said when you watch it back, or if you watch it back.
I'll have it.
But that drive from you...
Into the sea.
that drive from you, mate, after that safety car restart, I was wondering how quick it was going to take you to get through the pack, and you didn't only get through the pack, but there was a 2.5 to 3 second gap to the cars in front, which is the leading group. I think Chip was in it, Kimmy, I think Nerve was in it as well, and you literally pulled that back within 2 laps, and from then onwards you just went into a league of your own, mate.
Yeah, it's quite, after the safety car, I was in the chat with Ian. Obviously, both like, I got a pit. Obviously, Ian had damage, and then towards I thought, well, fuck it, just go for it really. And then because I catch up with that Kimmy, so obviously that Kimmy was pretty quick, and obviously if he pitted, try and pull the gap, and then if there's a safety car or something again, then we can just
got a free
pit again. Hopefully the timings ain't much different, but it was a pretty good race. I was pretty chuffed with it, to be fair.
I think if he'd have pitted with you, you'd have probably went nose to tail to the end of the race, I would have thought, because that's what it looked like it was happening from like lap 1. It was good to see a couple of drivers up the front as well, at the front at the start of the race. Chip and Nerve, who aren't normally up there, they were keeping with the guys in front as well. They weren't doing too bad.
I said to Nerve in the Discord, I was like, big congrats to you, so that was a good race from him. I mean, his quality time as well was really good.
Yeah, I did make a comment as well, Mass on Alonso, to do with James and himself. I think I was calling Nerve Massa and you Alonso James. But you did get through in the end. But yeah, Harvey, well done on your race victory. It obviously extends your lead again in the championship.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too long until you'll be up here with us, mate, to be fair. I know. Whether you'll get moved up to tier 2 or tier 1, I don't know.
the missus to race on a Friday now, not a Sunday night.
Well, at least one thing's not on a Friday, is Strictly, so you should be alright.
Strictly? No, I won't watch the Strictly. I was on about you watching Strictly last night, not about me.
Oh, we'll leave that one where it is, mate. But like I say, well done, boys. Good drive from you all. And
cheers, dude.
I'll probably see you again next week.
Fingers crossed, Dave.
Good racing, guys.
Cheers,
gents. Well done, boys.
Have a good week, lads. See you later on.
You too, bro. See you later.
Bye, mate. And there we have it. That was the round 8 sprint weekend around Spain of Tier 3. It was a very good session that we had there. The sprint was a bit more exciting than the main race because the safety car came out early, but Harvey dominated from when he boxed under the safety car, eventually taking the win. James with a very solid P2 again, getting himself on the podium. Obviously, as you pointed out, the safety car coming out, and then he changed his wing. Didn't lose much at all, really, if anything. And then we got Marshall coming back from P10 on the grid to take a podium to limit the damage on his title challenge towards Harvey. I hope you all enjoyed it. I might see you next week, I might not. I'm JJ, this has been the Tier 3 Sunday 8 o'clock league around Spain. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you another time.